Have you ever tried, with everything you have, to stop thinking about someone? You tell yourself it's over. You delete the photos. You stop checking their profile. You even convince yourself you've moved on. But then, one song, one place, one random memory, and suddenly, they're back in your mind. Why does this happen? And more importantly, why does your brain refuse to let them go? Let's explore why. There are moments in life when someone quietly becomes part of your everyday routine. You expect their messages. You imagine telling them about your day. You begin including them in your future without even realizing it. Then, one day, they're gone. And while everyone around you expects life to return to normal, your mind seems to have missed the memo. Days pass, weeks pass, sometimes even months. Yet somehow, they still appear in your thoughts when you're driving, when you're trying to sleep, or during the quiet moments when your mind has nowhere else to go. It's easy to think something is wrong with you, but psychology suggests something different. Your brain isn't necessarily refusing to move on. It's trying to make sense of something that feels unfinished. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik Effect. It describes our tendency to remember unfinished experiences more vividly than completed ones. Think about a movie that ends without revealing what really happened. You keep thinking about it, not because it was the greatest movie ever made, but because your brain wants an ending. Relationships can work the same way. When a connection ends suddenly, without answers, without closure, your mind keeps returning to it, searching for a conclusion that may never come. But that's only part of the story. Every meaningful relationship creates patterns inside the brain. A message from them, a phone call before bed, a good morning text, a shared cafe, a favorite song. Over time, these moments become emotional habits. And habits don't disappear overnight. That's why something as simple as hearing a familiar song or walking past a place you once visited together can suddenly bring them back into your thoughts. It's not magic, it's memory. Your brain links emotions to places, sounds, smells, and routines. Another reason we struggle to let someone go is because our minds often remember people differently after they're gone. We begin replaying the best moments, the late-night conversations, the way they made us feel. Meanwhile, the painful moments slowly fade into the background. Psychologists call this rosy retrospection, our tendency to remember the past more positively than it really was. It's one reason an old relationship can seem more perfect in memory than it actually felt in real life. But perhaps the hardest truth is this. Sometimes, you're not only missing the person, you're missing the version of yourself that exuded when they were in your life. The dreams you shared, the routines you built, the future you imagined. When those disappear, it can feel like you've lost a part of your own identity. Healing doesn't happen the moment someone leaves. It happens little by little, as your brain slowly builds new routines, new memories, new places that no longer remind you of the past. One ordinary day, you'll hear that same song again. You'll walk past that same cafe, and for the first time, it won't hurt the way it once did. Not because you forgot them, but because your mind has finally learned that life can continue without them. And maybe that's what healing has been trying to teach you all along. Sometimes the hardest person to let go of isn't the one you love the most, it's the one your mind never got the chance to understand. Is there someone your mind keeps returning to, even after all this time? What do you think makes it so hard to let go? Share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, stay curious.